No one to back you up. All on your own.
I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me. Oh yeah.
Hey guys, this is CallanLoF with another Maka thingamabob. This one I'm just going to be talking about Larnuu because it's his birthday today. He's a good friend of mine, and I wanted to talk about some of the history with this mock. The color scheme has been changed and new hands as well, but I wanted to just kind of elaborate on that a little bit. So, I originally made this little mock years and years ago, like 2014 maybe, and he had the yellow on him because at the time, Larnuu's self mock had a yellow, green, and silver color scheme. So I was matching that as much as I could, and he was really gangly at the time, so I sort of tried to go for that. He had all gray arms because Larnuu had talked about, I don't think he ever actually did it on his self mock, but he had talked about the idea of him having like all robot arms, so I kind of translated that myself. These shoulders were yellow, so that meant that I just kind of like the idea that he has like all robot-y gray arms. It just looked kind of interesting and unique color distribution. That's the way he used to be, but that wasn't quite like the original mock. But the silver that has been added and updated on this current version of the model was because Larnuu's version of his self mock has been silver for years now. You can actually watch a mock talks from a couple years back when I visited him, a bit of a joke video of me reviewing his main model, and it does look a lot closer to this, at least in color scheme. The overall shaping of this mock is a bit more reflective of the thinner, ganglier, older version of the Larnuu mock, but which a lot of this was intentionally designed around. This little dish piece was based off of the blue Borak Cowl's weapon piece, which many people have used as little chest pieces, and Larnuu was no exception. His old mock, that is. So I did the little dish thing like that to look kind of like that and have a little heart light just like he did, and I think it looks okay. But yeah, point is that he had become silver years ago, so eventually Larnuu just kind of wore me down. I was like, yeah, I think you should just make him all silver, that would look better. And it seemed like a good opportunity to fix the hands as well, since before in my highlight videos Larnuu just had the normal standard hands, but now he has more posability and he can get a lot more expressions and do things with all these fingers. As I mentioned in the IDS one, now he has the most fingers of the crew, Callan having 4, IDS having 6, and he now has 8. The funny thing about this character is the bonus review of Kage, because there were a couple of choices made when designing this Kage mock for his brother that seemed like perfect tie-ins to the way this mock was before. For one thing, the choice of having these hands, they had them having matching hands, was simple and now is outdated. But the other thing that was matching was the fact that they both had yellow, and I did that for 2 reasons. One, yeah, just matching yellow. He has Keat Orange, he having the old yellow. I intentionally gave him the Ikaku Nuva to be kind of like the older brother to his Ikaku. And then the other reason for having this yellow was that his color scheme is loosely based off of an old mock of Larnuu's called Gorog that Kai voiced, and it just felt kind of like a fun wink. But other than that, they'd be kind of parallel as far as I could get them. Obviously, I can't do the exact same color distribution, but I did my best. And then I guess the slight difference was just that I was lazy with the arms. He didn't have any kind of robot arms, but I figured they wouldn't necessarily match with that, so yeah, that's just going to be a difference. But yeah, as far as them having the matching yellows and matching hands, that felt kind of appropriate for the two brothers, and now it's completely outdated. But that's okay. because they still have a few different winks. Like I gave Kai bigger gears on his back, having that same kind of design. Meanwhile, Kage has the smaller ones, or Larnuu, sorry. Oh no, don't fall over, please. And then I think I turned the little radio tape thing that I put. I think it's the little black line is on the opposite side for each one. Yep, his is on the left and his is on the right. So fun little details. Overall, these are really simple builds. I just felt it was appropriate for the shaping of Larnuu back in the day to look kind of like that old model using the Technic slicer body. That, and it's just easier and compact. He's probably the easiest one to animate out of the three as far as posability and such, because he doesn't have his torso going all over the place. I usually am in control if I want his body to shift. Meanwhile, as I think I mentioned before with the Ganon model, his knees are kind of shifting a lot, so a lot of the motions he makes moving forward and backward are me going with the fact that the figure, like if I'm moving something, his back is moving back, so I'll move with the motion, have it kind of multi-motion kind of thing. So yeah, that's mostly all there is to say about these two, because their builds are so simple and there's not a lot of crazy history, but I really love these guys. These guys are my big crew, and Kai's a great guy too, even though I'm not as close with him as I am with Kage. But I hope Kage has a really happy birthday today, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if there's any other characters I should talk about, please let me know. I would like to do more discussional kind of videos like these in the future, but I have a smaller crew because I'm ride or die for the squad. So, what a stupid line. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you guys next animation. Bye-bye!